Okay folks, good evening. I've not long got back from work and in the mood, so I decided to make a start on one of my restorations, and the one I'm going to be doing is this caravan, Dinky Toys Caravan number 190. So it's been, well, we'll have a good look at it. I'll move the camera and we'll have a good look at it. Okay, here we go. I'm holding the camera tripod between my legs because I don't know how else to put it at the minute. There's not much room in here. So this is the caravan. It's not bad condition. It's been all over painted. Wrong colour. Somebody's put a blue, silver stripe there above the blue, and they've painted that there blue. But it's in good condition. You know, there's no dents really or anything. The tow bar's there, so that's good. Everything works. The wheels work. Even the tyres are not too bad, so they're probably going to be able to keep those. Oops, I nearly dropped the camera. But yeah, all in all, it's not too bad. So I'm going to do it orange because I've seen the one that Martin Dare's done, and I like the job he did, and I like the colour he did. So I'm going to do it orange and cream, and I'll do same. Instead of that somebody's done that silver, so the orange will go up. As Martin said, it'll go up to the top of that stripy bit that sticks out, and the whole of the top will be cream. So yep, we'll get on with that. I'll start by drilling those out. So I'm just going to move the camera again. See you in a minute. Right, I've got the drill all set up, so let's have a bash at this. There you go, that's one piece off. Yeah, coming. Just been called to have my tea. Oh, this has been well stubborn, this is. Ah, that's that one. Just the back one there. Oh, that's out. That's out. The back one's out as well. There you go. There you go. So that's that. Done. Right, so I've got the base off finally. I'll have to tidy up these rivets and things. the ends, file them flat so I can drill the small holes for the new rivets. The wheels come off quite easily. You know, they're just nothing to hold them on, just fits in there. And the sides of the caravan hold the wheels on, and the you know, I'm dropping everything, and the base stops them sliding in any further, so it's quite an easy, straightforward thing. So that's that all in. Let's now get this tow bar out. That's a bit tricky, a bit more tricky. Ah, there you go. So that's out. That's out. That just needs a good clean up. Don't know. Yeah, that just needs a good clean up. I think it's slightly twisted, so I'll have to straighten that. It looks a bit twisted. Doesn't look not quite straight. It's been bent, so I have to sort that out. Here's my pliers. I might be able to straighten it with a pair of pliers. Oh, that's tough. That's stronger than I thought. Oh, that's easy. That's better. That's still not 100%. I don't want to break it. Yeah, that's better. That's pretty, well, I don't know, I thought it was better. It's hard to tell because you look at it one way it looks bent, you look at it the other way it looks bent the other way. So, that's better. Right, now, this little wheel. Do I take it off or don't I? I think I'll try and get it off. I'll just file. I'll file the end off. Not the end off, but where it's gnarled over, I'll just file it down so it can slip through the hole. And then when I put it back, I might just put a bit of super glue on this side, just to hold it, rather than trying to pin it back over there. So I need to file that. Oh, where have I put my files now? I had a good tidy up the other day and I moved everything and I can't remember where I put everything. Oh, that's the trouble when you start getting old. Where have I put them? I'm going to have to put this camera off and come back in a few seconds when I found them. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Right, okay, I'm back again. So I found my file and I filed the end of the axle down a bit and I pulled the pins nearly out, so I'm going to pull it, that's it, pull it the rest of the way out, so that's that out. There's the wheel, bit grubby, but give it a good clean up. So that's that stripped. I'll just file those a little bit. Not easy to do. Oh, I keep missing the camera in here. I'm not very good at this yet. File the end of that a bit. Oh god, I'm not doing very well there. I think I'll leave it at that. This sort of where you can't get at them very well. I think I'll leave them like that now and then just drill out with a smaller drill. Take the new rivets. I think it'll be okay doing that. Yeah, that'll be alright. Right, okay, well, I think I'm going to have to call it a day. So, I'll come back tomorrow if I've got time after work, and I'll put this in caustic soda, and that's going to be a first for me because I've always used paint stripper up till now, so I'm going to have a go with the caustic soda, because looking at Martin Dare's videos and a few others on YouTube that use caustic soda, they seem to have a lot better results and a lot less sort of work to do after. You know, with the old paint stripper, there seems to be quite a bit left in all the awkward places that you've got to start, you know, pulling out with these pick things. And it seems like the caustic soda does a lot better job, so I'm going to have a bash at doing that. So that'll be tomorrow for me, but obviously for you it'll be in a few seconds. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye for now. Right, okay, I'm back. It's the next day, and I've put some boiling water in the tub, and I'm going to put the pieces in. I'll put the wheels. I've got the base. As I say, I've not done this before with caustic soda, so it's a bit of a learning curve for me. Right, here we go. Right, try putting some in, see what happens. Not very much. Oh yeah. Cool. The water's going. Oh, it's going round very quick. All the paint's coming off really quick. Oh. I put some gloves on because I didn't know what to expect. Yeah. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Oh, I can't believe how quickly all the paint's come off. All this time I've been diddling about with paint stripper. What a fool! What a fool I was! Oh, Jesus, I've dropped everything in now. Hell. Right. Put this brush here. There's not really much to brush off, it's all pretty much gone. Wow. I'm doing it outside because my little shed is not really a shed, it's the old larder, pantry, and it's inside the house, so I can't really do this indoors because my missus will kill me when she comes home from work. I've got a way of doing a bit of paint spraying in there, but the smell goes into the house, but she hasn't said anything to me yet, but I'm waiting for it. Oh, that's cool. I can't say I can't believe that. Well, I can't get over it. How good that is. I definitely won't be using paint stripper anymore. a little bit whiffy, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. No, that's pretty much it. I'll chuck that in my other bucket and give it a bit of an old wash, and then I'll do it with the old wire wheel and the Dremel. Well, my poor man's Dremel. It's not a proper Dremel. Oh, I'm well pleased with the results of that. Makes life a lot easier for me. Lovely jubbly. I couldn't use a toothbrush because I only got an electric toothbrush, and I asked my missus if she'd lend me hers, but she said no. Well, she didn't just say no, she told me a few choice words. Yeah, that's not bad. What about the wheels? Oh, proper job, eh? Proper job. Beautiful. Right, that's cool. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna give that all a wash, and then I'll catch you in a bit for the next stage. So bye for now, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, okay, I've polished all that up now with wire wool. I didn't use the Dremel with the wire brush in the end because my wire brushes are pretty worn out, and all the little bristles and spikes fly out everywhere, and I don't really want them everywhere, so I thought I'd do it with wire wool. Whether it's as effective or not, I don't know at the end of the day. So, you know, just base plates come up alright. It's all cleaned up rather nice, and because I invested in a Molotov pen, I thought I'd do the tow bar chrome, so I've kind of chromed the tow bar up. I know it probably wouldn't have been, I think it was just ordinary kind of metal and they were new, but I thought I'd do it because I wanted to try that pen out, and it's quite nice, done quite nice. Yeah, so what I was noticing after I cleaned this up, you can't, well, perhaps you can see along the top there, on the inside edge, it's very sharp and rough, and it's like that. You know, two or three of the windows are like that. You can see it there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to file that. Try and file it smooth. I'm trying to hold the camera here between my legs as I'm doing this. So yeah, I've got my little file, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to shake all over the place. I've got to sort out a proper way to put my camera. But anyway, that's what I've done so far, and that's what I'm going to do. And then next it will be to prime it. But I was going to do that this afternoon, but it was lovely this morning, nice, and sun was shining, and we went off to town. And this afternoon we've come home, everything's got really dark, and it's absolutely poured down with heavy rain all afternoon. And because I've got no spray booth, I need to spray outside, and no chance this afternoon. So I've put a new light because you could hardly see, so I put a new light up, tube light, because it was an old bulb up there, and I've got my rechargeable work inspection lamp hanging from the ceiling on a hook in here to give a bit of extra light, because it was too dark in here before. So yeah, I've still got to drill out these for the new rivets, so I'll do that as well, and then hopefully tomorrow, if it's fine, I'll try and go out and spray it with a primer. So that's where I'm at so far. So I'll catch you after I've primed it. Bye for now. The wind's going in all directions here. Not too bad. Coated primer. I'll leave that now. Trouble is, I've got to go indoors now to put it back and then come back out for the rest. Right, so I've got all this primed. So what I'm going to do, see the wheels there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and paint the cream first, the cream colour, because the bottom I'm going to do orange. So I'm going to paint the cream first, and then I'll be leaving it for 24 hours or so, or a couple of days, and then masking the top off before I paint the orange on the bottom half. So I'm going to paint the base. I'm going to do it with black gloss, and that wheel there, which is the front jockey wheel, I'm going to paint that black, and then I'll do the two wheels from the Caravan cream as well at the same time I do the roof. So it's beginning to get a bit dark now, but there's a break in the rain. There's a bit of blue sky showing, so I'm just going to nip outside and try and spray that. It's blowing a little bit, so I expect more paint will go blowing down the yard than actually onto the Caravan, but I'm going to do my best. I would like to put a spray booth in here, but I can't, because this is the old pantry. When I was a kid, this is our larder where you know, all the food was, because we never had a fridge in those days. And what it is, it's inside the house. You can see it's Now it's inside the house, and there's like the passageway down to our kitchen, and then there's sort of windows there, and you know there's the outside window there, so I can't put the spray booth inside my little man cave, unfortunately. So there's no other way but to spray paint outside, I'm afraid, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. That's our outside door. Look, there's the old-fashioned door, big thick door, I think from the 1700s, and there was a great big lock, old-fashioned lock with a massive big key that went there, which we've still got. My brother's going to try and get it going again. My brother owns this house now, so we just rent off him, and he's going to try and put that lock back. But you can see the wood where the great big lock piece went through there. It's a very old place. Out in the field, there's our view, our little bit of garden. View out in the field, the back of an old potato harvester there. Old Semro SCA, done many hours work on one of those. Most boringest job ever, digging spuds, some bales of haylage. One of my old trailers left from when I was farming, that my brother's kind of uses now on and off. Cambridge roller. So that's it. Okay, so I'm going to try and go and spray that up now. So what? Do the base. Try and do the base. Black. Just as usual, I've got as much on me as on the piece I'm painting. Right, now for a jockey wheel, and here's another jet coming over here, so noisy. Right in the flight path of the airport. Well, that's about it. Job done. Right, so the cream colour's dry now, and I've masked it off. I've masked the top of the caravan off so I can paint the orange on the bottom half. So I'm going to do that right now. I'll do it off camera. The base is already painted and lacquered. The wheels I've got a lacquer. I'll do it when I lacquer this, once I've got the masking tape off. So that's where we're at the minute. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, well, I had a bit of a disaster when I was painting it. I went outside to paint it, the orange, and as I was painting it, a piece of fluff landed right on the paint. So I tried to pick it off with my finger, and of course I made a right deep mark in the paint, and it brought the primer off as well, because the orange paint, it sort of softened the primer as I was painting on it. So I didn't really want to do the whole lot again, because I sort of taken me a good week anyway after work and that, trying to get to the stage. So what I've done, I've just touched a little bit of primer in the piece that I knocked off, trying to get the fluff off, and I'm going to leave that dry, and then I'm just going to try and give it another coat of orange, and hopefully it'll cover it without too much problem, but we'll see. The trials and tribulations of model restoring. Okay, so when I've given it another coat, we'll see what it turns out like. Okay, so I've sort of covered that up. You can see it a little bit, you can see the mark, but hopefully it won't be too noticeable. It really shows up on the camera, but now I'm just going to take the masking tape off. If I can. It's where to start. Not easy trying to do it on the camera. I don't know where, oh there you go, there it goes. Gently. Hopefully it's not going to take any of the paint off. I use this Tamiya tape now. I bought some when I was on holiday, because the last time I put some tape on it, took the paint off. It was sort of modeller's masking tape, but it seemed to have stronger adhesive than this one. So far so good. Oh, how have I done this? Oh, gold. I started here. It's hard to see. Nice and gently. Oh, coming off. Yeah, getting there. Need to, whoops, move the camera up a bit. I've got this bendy clamp that I bought in the BM store, and it's supposed to be for your phones, but I thought it'd be okay for my camera for doing this, but it gradually moves. There you go. Gently does it. This is always a scary bit. I'm just pulling off my clamp. Ooh, the paint went under there. I hope it hasn't gone up under where I've got the stripe. That'd be a disaster. Oh. don't want to scratch it. Oh no, it's gone over. Oh, look at that. The paint's gone under the tape. Blast. Oh, I have to try and touch that up with a brush. Oh, and I thought I was doing so well. Right. Okay, so I'm going to touch that bit up. Right, now for the bit I always like best, putting it back together. So I've got all the bits are ready. I've cut my rivets, a short one for the back, and 2 long ones for the front. So I've got 2 new tyres, so I'll put the new tyres on the wheels. Perhaps I should have put them on, even on the sticks to put the tyres on. I always hate doing this because I don't want to take the paint off. Oops, see, that's the stick gone, never mind, the tyres on. That's one. Well, the sticks come off, so I guess I'll just carry on like this. That's 2. Right. So I don't know which way around to put them now. They're both the same. I'll put them that way around. That's clever, I dropped that on the floor now. Where did that go? Okay, I've got it. Right, so I've got the axle here. So nice and simple to put these on. Put that in there. Put that in there. Oh yes, I've got this jockey wheel to put on. So I'll put that on first. This is going to be a bit tricky because of all the paint. Whoops. I need the pliers for that. Oh dear. Very fiddly. It's through. So just pull it out a little bit again and put the wheel. So fiddly. There. Got to try and get it through the last bit. Oh, the wheels are rolling. Forgot about those. They've fallen off. How can I get that through without damaging it? That's in. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'll have a second go at putting the wheels back. That's it. Pull them apart. And the last bit. Try to make this fit now. Right, so I'll just put a bit of glue, super glue I'll use. Just make sure it's coming out. Yep. So I'll put a bit in there. In that one. Bit in that one. There. Right. Put that on there because it's easier. Boom, that's one in. That's two. And last but not least, the back one. Oop. Stay boy. That's it. Right, I'll leave that for a few minutes to dry and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so that's it. That's it done. Finished at last. So I'll put it on the turntable and we'll see how it was and how it is now on the turntable. So here it is on the turntable, all done. I had a few problems with it, and I had a little chip on it that I had to touch up, but all in all I'm really pleased now with the way it's turned out. So that's it for this video, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any comments you'd like to make about it, any suggestions or any advice you can give me on things that I do or things that I could do, they'd be very welcome. So thanks for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.